Speaking of unemployment, it's a fucking pain in the ass to get people to come to work these days.
I'm going to tell you right now what it is.
What is that, buddy?
They're coming down with a case of the Stimulitis, baby.
What's that?
It's like every 300 years. It only happens 300 years. But what will happen is a man can get his stimulus, his income tax return, and unemployment all in the same day.
That's a trifecta.
And completely loses his fucking mind. I can't tell you how many call-offs around America right now. Call-offs. But there's people, when they get all three, there's people just fucking throwing in the towel. Like, I don't even need to work anymore. I got $7,000. I'm never going to need this job again. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdzidell. With me, as always, I've got the boys in the building. Make some noise for my main man, Anthony, Wig Split and Shuley.
What's up, buddy?
Then we got Johnny, I Be Angry Rosado.
Yeah, what's going on?
And then my co-host, make some noise for Moneyline Welsh. Moneyline, what up, big dude?
What's going on?
Nothing, dude. What's going on this weekend, boys?
St. Patty's Day weekend.
Big weekend. I got all excited. I thought I was going to go out. You know what I mean? Smoke some weed. Maybe like do some
hallucinogenics.
Yeah, maybe little shrooms, little microdose. Instead, I got a microdose of the vaccine, and it fucking ruined my weekend.
Oh,
completely ruined my weekend. Got it Friday, felt okay. Saturday, woke up, felt a little weird. By the time I got ready to go to Dr. Dave's, I was fucking out of commission. I felt like I got hit by a truck and just snoozed all day, and then just had to hear a million people like on Carsey Street having the time of their lives while I'm like fucking on my deathbed.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day, dude. I seen you Friday, and you look spry. You looked like you were excited.
I was excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Jack was like, I don't know.
That was after. Yeah, you guys saw me after.
Shrooms or something?
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
went and worked out after and everything, and then it just slowly got into my bloodstream and fucking gave me COVID all over again.
When we seen you, we were helping. We were helping John's dad move, but that's a whole nother story.
Dude, I seen you guys twice that day, and like I was gonna pull over and bullshit, but I just saw myself carrying desks as soon as I was like, I could get suckered into a move.
Go behind the avenue.
Yeah, I'm getting suckered into a move job here.
You're like, yeah, dude, just come in and check it out. And then next 3 hours later, you're hot and sweaty.
I'm fucking unscrewing a dentist chair off from the ground.
I pulled that on John one time. I
How-
just stopped at my brother-in-law's house, and he had to move the whole house with me.
John, how many drunk conversations do you think you took in?
Dude, I realistically probably 20.
There was
20 deep conversations.
There was a lot of people down there at the party.
And I talked to all of them for at least a half hour. Me and Tenny shot the shit for probably 2 hours. I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. But yeah, it's like one of the things that you try to like think about it the next day, and you're like,
probably like Cougar football, I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe a little CTE talk. Maybe. But yeah, like I don't know. Like then like midnight came, and like dudes from the bar came, and Johanna, like thank God she was there. She was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Johanna lasted that long?
Johanna came late.
Oh, okay.
Johanna didn't come till like 5.
Terrible. I woke up around like 6:30, and I felt like decent for like an hour, and I was like, maybe I should walk down there. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
That is a horrible time to go. I would have hated every one of you.
Yeah, the Ubers were gouging.
Yeah.
Big time. And she was like, she didn't want to like pay, and then she finally came down, but like midnight came, and Dave was giving me the look like, dude, you can't leave. And then Johanna's like, yes, you can. And then my Uber was there, and I was home.
Time to go. Shuley, you didn't go either?
No, I had to do some work, but I was thinking about going afterwards. Rose kept saying, no, you should just go afterwards. I'm like, yeah. After I worked all day, I want to talk to a bunch of drunken idiots when I'm completely sober.
Since like 10 a.m.
Just catch up quick. I don't see what the big deal is.
I mean,
no, you can never.
I know.
You can never catch up on a day like that.
No.
Especially down there when you're doing fucking shot after shot after shot.
Well, dude, the shots, like, they were a little bit more sporadic. Or I was in the wrong room, or
when they start doing the trays of shots,
dude, like I said, like I was in a lot of conversations. I might have missed out on something. I feel like the next day I didn't feel that bad, and that's probably why, because I did shots, but I didn't do like 50 of them.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I got a funny story from that. So, like, obviously I didn't get on, but Sunday morning, Burns calls me at 9 o'clock in the morning, and he was like, "What are you doing, brother?" And I'm like, "Nothing. It's about maybe go hit some golf balls. I got some running around to do." He's like, "You know, you're my brother." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, brother. Good to talk to you." So this is not.
No way he slept in 48 hours.
No, he hasn't slept. So he was like, "You're just gonna leave me down here?" And I'm like, "Burns, I'm not even. What are you talking about?"
I was never there.
And then he was like, "So I'm down south side. You can't even come down here and show your face. You're one of them too good for people now, aren't you? Where are you going to a meeting?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck, dude? Like, nah, dude." I'm like, "My aunt's birthday's there. I got shit to do." And then like Dario grabbed the phone. We're having like a normal conversation, and he's like, "Stink, why won't your mom let me in yesterday?" So I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. I gotta go." I'm like, "Hey." I'd call him. I did talk to my mom. She said she was gonna let him in, but I'm like, Burns was just giving me the brother talk. Like, I'm just disappointed and shut. I'm like, "Listen, dude. I don't drink. I don't party. It's just not my scene. Like, I don't wrong. There's times I'm like, I'd like to go down there for the first hour or something like that, but like, you know what I mean, like." I gotta take like extra anxiety medication. I'm like, oh, we got down there like freaking out. I'm like,
yeah. The first 2 hours down there. Once you get to like 3 o'clock, it gets kind of like hazy.
Three's even a little.
Dude, Yogi got us down. So Yogi pulls the old, "Dude, I'm leaving my house at like 11:45. Dude."
Well, it takes an hour. He lives.
Right.
He lives in Seven Springs.
22 minutes
So like,
away.
so Misha comes over. He's like, "Should we Uber?" I'm like, Yogi said he could be here by noon. He's like, "All right, we'll just drink a beer, wait for him." Like 3 beers later, we're like, "Where you at, dude?" He's like, "I'm leaving my driveway now. Time you 22 minutes from." I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
That's a fallacy.
And
No way.
then I
he
think
lives like in a different time zone.
yeah, he started his like edible train before then. So we started going this roundabout way. He had to drop something off at Choli's. Like, by the
What a
time-
nightmare!
It was a nightmare. I'm like,
I hate when I want to go somewhere and I agree to like go with like a, you know, I mean, you're gonna pick me up, or I'm like, I guess when you're gonna waiting to get picked up is the worst.
yeah.
Because like, you're like, you want to be down there and fucking someone's dicking around, you're on their phone. I just hate being on other people's schedule like that. It fucking drives me
right when
nuts.
I want to leave, I want to leave. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, Uber, no, all right,
You're excited,
Yeah,
sunny out.
but then I'm starting to get the like, "Where you at?" from people. I'm like, "Come on!" Like for some reason, like I didn't think I was that excited about St. Patrick's Day. 'Cause I'm almost 40. You think that'd wear off, but like when Teddy put,
No, I had major FOMO, dude.
Yeah.
And I felt like hell, and I still was like trying to figure out ways, like, and I'm like, I didn't even plan on drinking. I was like, I mean, I could just go down there for a little bit, and then I would like stand up and almost like pass
yeah,
out.
dude, it was like 7 in the morning, and Teddy posted the picture of like who's the one MMA fighter, Irish dude,
Oh,
Conor
Conor
McGregor.
Conor McGregor holding the Irish flag, and the dudes were like, "Yeah," like dudes would get all pumped up, and that, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean, I got ridiculed all day, just like a pussy. Like, dude,
I probably asked 5 billion times where the fuck you were at.
yeah, I was getting text messages. I let Eddie know pretty early, and I was just like, spread the word, dude. Like, fucking, I don't want to answer 5,000 fucking messages. Why I'm not? You don't think I want to be down there? You think I want to be
Right.
fucking feeling like this?
Was there since you were down there, like I seen a lot of people posting pictures wearing the Greenfield Finest podcast St. Patrick's Day hoodies. Thank you, everybody bought the hoodies and the T-shirts. Was there people rocking them down there?
Yeah, there was a pretty nice turnout of Greenfield Finest podcast.
Who was anyone dressed like a goof? Like, did anyone wear suspenders or anything?
My boy Carl had his suspenders on, which I snapped 5 million times.
You got to know better to wear suspenders. You know people are gonna be snapping your suspenders.
Yeah,
Explain who Carl. He's like
a good friend of my like
Brother-in-law.
brother-in-law and sisters. They like met him like a while back, and he's just always like kind of hangs out.
It's like 55.
Yeah, he like kind of like he like
That's all.
does a lot of running for Dave. Brings a lot of shit. Brought the triangle hoagies down. And
That's a long 55.
Yeah.
He gotta be older.
no, he's not 50. He's definitely got to be.
You think he's in his early 60s?
Dude, I don't know, to be honest.
I honestly don't.
He's like-
know.
He's a
I
timeless
heard he's
wonder.
like 35.
So like the audience, to the audience, he's like a bigger dude. He's like heavy set. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
He's like a bigger dude. He's like heavy set, bald. You know what I mean? May or may not like the party severely hard, and he's like on the brink of like 60 years old. So I'm like trying to paint the picture.
He's a major character.
And he has
Major
the best voice
character.
ever.
But he talks like this.
Oh yeah, his voice. He used to drive Uber.
Oh, could you imagine getting in his Uber and he's like, "Where are we going to?" You'd be like, "What?"
Dude, every time he would give me a ride, dude. Like he'd like be driving somewhere and like it wasn't like the brakes were squealing. He'd, like the brakes were like metal on metal. Like,
yeah, where the rotors are just
like, Carl, you might want to look into this, bud.
I'm no
sparks shooting out the
I'm
back.
no mechanic. But this
Are we
doesn't
gonna make
sound right.
it there,
dude? So the first time my brother ever met Carl was the Jay-Z concert, and we were pre-gaming at Dave's house.
Yeah.
And he was running us down to Civic Arena and back, and he was doing trips, which is very nice of him. So me and Joe hop in, and we're going down there. We're going over the 10th Street Bridge, and Carl's like, "That's where I go up there and get my crack." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I mean I hear the whole district has good crack." And Joe was like, "Come again, Carl? You hear what?" He's like, "Oh, that's where I get my crack." He's like, "Okay, are you gonna grab any crack now, or are you gonna drop us off first?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna run you up there, then I'm gonna run up there and get the crack." He's like, "All right, good to know. You'll be picking us up on the crack?" He's like, yeah, I'll be there." He's like, "Okay, buddy."
Was he there?
Oh yeah,
He was there early.
yeah,
It's not that far.
dude, he was spry, ready to go.
Chipper.
Yeah.
I was Jay-Z, boys. With his jog lock.
But he just said it so like nonchalantly. "That's where I get my crack." And my brother was just like, and it just rolled off my shoulder because I met Carl a bunch of times prior to that. So I knew he liked crack.
Crack is whack. Sometimes.
Dude, it is the drive out here when it's not pitch black at 5 o'clock in the afternoon is just it's so much better.
Yeah.
It feels like I felt like I was coming to a whole different place today.
Yeah, it looks different.
It's insane.
Temperature-wise.
Temperature-wise, there was a million kids playing lax. Like I don't think kids play football anymore. They just play lacrosse.
Oh,
I know what lax was.
You guys are. That's the cool name for lacrosse. Everybody knows that.
Everybody except us three.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a bunch of kids
Greenfield
playing.
didn't have a lacrosse
They were
team.
playing street lax?
No, they were in the field. They had like it was a real lax team.
Oh, over there.
Yeah, up on the
Okay.
field. Governor Wolf has opened shit up April 4th. We're back in action. 75% drinking bars. Fucking
No
open
more-
till 2 a.m. Fucking it's on.
No more soup.
No
You don't
more.
have
I
to
don't gotta fucking. I'm pretty much fucking carrying Campbell soup through this whole pandemic, so that's fucking over.
To clear it up, like people aren't going to be April 4th. They're not going to be required to be ordering food with their
No
alcohol
food.
beverages.
No curfew. Taking the drinks away. You could sit at the bar. Dude, it's. I mean, and then.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
No, it's.
I know
fine.
it is,
It's
but
ready,
like,
I'm
it's like
ready
one
to
of the
go.
things you think was like
And then-
never getting back there.
I agree. I do agree with that. Like, it's hard to believe it's finally here. Like,
I think I said on here. Someone told me a while ago, like, nah, the beginning of April, that's when it is. And like, I think they were just waiting to get through St. Patty's Day, so they didn't have a major spike. Because
yeah.
I mean, this St. Patty's Day sucked compared to like what it usually is. And I mean, they did it, and then he announced it like on Monday, yesterday. So I mean, I get that, but like, fuck, they really fucked over the bars again.
Yeah, like that. I mean, you being in the bar industry as long as you were, like that's their that's their biggest.
Yeah, if you have a like Southside bar,
like 12 Whiskey Barbecue.
right, or like the Flats or Fred McCool's or whatever. Like, Flood didn't even open up.
Hopefully they still hopefully 12 still in Flats still did good that day. You know.
Yeah, no, I mean nothing like that's what I mean. It's nothing like it was, but I mean,
Not like jam packed. People.
yeah, I mean, people are
Waiting in line and
listen.
shit.
Now everyone can get back to like fingering each other in the bar and
There
like
you
doing
go.
good stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's about time.
when they
Yeah.
like,
I mean, how are you supposed to finger someone? You got to reach all the way underneath the table to
6
get
feet
there.
away.
with the
Yeah.
mask on.
dude, I think I've
Yeah.
only been to the bar one time. Like through this whole thing where it was like, oh, it's 11 o'clock, guys. All right, wrap it up, and you're just kind of like looking around like,
Yeah, it's literally like
That's
you're,
it?
you're sitting at an Applebee's.
I was actually relieved when they did. I was like, oh,
yeah,
good, you know
me
what?
too,
I'd like
because
a
I wasn't
decent
drinking.
sleep
Like me,
tonight.
there was like 4 of us out a few weeks ago, and we went to 12. And like dudes did so many shots because they didn't know what else to do. Like they literally did like 8 shots in like an hour, and I was like, I can't carry all 3 of you out of here. And then I'm eating chicken fingers. Eddie's making fun of me. He's like, dude, what are you? You're the guy that's just gonna come out and eat chicken fingers all the time? I was like, fuck, I can't be the chicken finger guy. Like, again, so I gotta figure something out. But yeah, I was literally waiting for it to close. It was like going to drink at Applebee's with your pals. It fucking sucked.
So April 4th sounds like we'll be back in business.
Back to grinding.
Yeah, that's good news. That's because then the weekend's coming. People got something to look forward to. You know.
Yeah, people got to blow off
when
steam.
it's nice out and if people were like out in Southside and them like like what's up the doors like where like the
The
windows
garage,
open.
the garage door windows.
I love
fuck.
that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just makes me want to go have a beer.
The flea markets are opening back
Flea
up.
markets are
I
going
love-
hard.
you know,
Are they?
That's big for me. I'm a
That's
big
huge
flea
for
market
you.
guy. Yeah.
Are you gonna take all your merch out there and grab a table?
No, I talked about that with someone else. They were like, "You want?" I say, "I don't think I have that kind of stuff yet." You know what I mean? I don't have the wow factor.
And well, I mean, plus you got to figure all the sports memorabilia that you do have. I feel like people that go to a flea market aren't looking to spend; they're looking to catch a major deal.
And right now, I'm not like, I'm not at a dire point where I'm like, I need to sell this or I'm fucked. It's
Yeah.
just like, you know. But there is some. Eventually, I'd like to get out there with some cards. You know what I mean? After this year, before the end of summer, get out there with some of these basketball cards. I think I could do good.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah. What were you? You were talking about the Grammys before, Jack. Me, you were talking about that. What was going on with that?
Yeah, but that was a nice segue with her casual conversation about the Grammys we had earlier. I was going back and forth. I didn't watch much. Did you guys see it?
I seen the scissoring.
Yeah, I mean,
I liked that.
Yeah, Meg the Stallion and Cardi B, like they, as soon as like 10 o'clock hit, the kids went to bed, and like Cardi B and Meg the Stallion just start like scissoring each other on the stage, which is like, that was needed. We need to get back to the celebrities like scissoring each other. It was hot. It was a good time.
It was. It was on like a major network.
It's
It's
like
like,
CBS.
Yeah, they had to they pretty much had to remake WAP
yeah,
because it's wet ass pussy.
yeah.
So I mean, you can't say that on CBS.
No,
What was the substitute?
I think they were just going wet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
mean,
get it,
I
though.
swear they were still saying, "There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes." And I was like, man, what is like? We were just talking about Mr. Potato Head being a big deal, and they're literally fucking scissoring each other.
Yeah, it doesn't really make.
But I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like with scissoring and you know what I mean and all that.
Did you guys know who Dua Lipa was?
No. Who's
No,
that?
me either. She's a rocket. She sings like, if I played like one jam
Let's
for
sing
her.
it. Let's sing it some.
I wanna let you go.
Okay. Yeah.
So she sings that jam. I didn't know she was like that. I barely like knew who she was, but like she's smoking.
Yeah, she's
Harder than Shakira?
I mean, those hips don't lie.
No.
So I don't know if she's hotter than Shakira, but she gives off like she's hot.
Yeah.
She got me going. You know what I mean?
So
Got me
between that and the
little
scissoring,
horned
people
up.
are hammering themselves to the Grammys now.
You probably could have jerked off to the Grammys.
A teenage boy was definitely.
Yeah. Well,
Well, then the
Back
girls
in the 90s.
girls are getting all worked.
Yeah.
The girls are getting all worked up over Harry Styles. Chicks love Harry Styles. Young chicks,
Yeah.
older broads were like tweeting about her, like about this dude. He doesn't do much for me. I don't get it.
yeah. I don't even know what he looks like right now.
I mean, he looks like a guy.
I might look him up.
Yeah,
He's
I
not,
don't-
he's not to write home about.
That's what I do. You would have thought like they were talking about like Matthew McConaughey or some rocket like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Or like Zac Efron.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
those are two hot men.
Yeah, that's a handsome fella.
Or Ben Affleck in The Town. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he doesn't do much for me. He looks like I don't
Let me
know,
get a gander, Rosado.
but he could sing and shit, so that gets the chicks going.
Ton of coos.
We've talked about that before. It was funny. We were on another podcast, and like, if you had one talent, what would you do? And Jack said he was like, I would be a singer.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be a world class singer. I would just sing wherever you want. He's always wearing like he got that bow.
You got a feminine vibe to him.
Yeah,
Maybe
Like
that's
Prince.
Metrosexual.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
Prince was way cooler than him, but
yeah. I mean, that dude could be from McKeesport,
Yeah, for sure.
and just like you know what I mean.
He just like bought his clothes from a thrift store now.
Yeah,
the
he's-
shirts against the blouse.
Yeah, he got a slight heroin problem. He's not shooting, yet he's just snorting it. You know,
Right.
he's walking around like fucking.
So he's still like colorful.
yeah, he's still got like that rock and roll
Yeah,
vibe.
right.
It didn't like totally go off the rails for him yet.
Right.
Chicks dig it, man. I don't see it, but you know what I mean. I'm a guy, so who knows?
Harry Styles. I'm not saying it's the worst name.
Is
in
he
the
from
world,
England?
I think he was in that one boy band, wasn't he?
One
Yeah,
Direction.
One Direction.
Ah.
I think he was the main guy.
Oh, well, that makes sense. He got the accent there. He's slaying him
Yeah.
with the accent.
Yeah.
Chicks love a good accent,
Fucking right.
like a Greenfield
for-
accent.
except for the
Hey,
Pittsburgh
Injure
accent.
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you sound so hot when you talk to me like that.
What's up, cuz? What you doing? You trying to come over? No? All right. I just got my EBT cord filled up and my stimulus.
He got the stimulation.
The old
Yeah,
trap.
I don't. We'll get to that. Yeah, okay. No.
So yeah, the Grammys weren't bad. They weren't great. It was, I mean, it's live performances. Bill Burr got up there and did some jokes, and like he got killed for him. He didn't really say anything. People were just so He was pretty.
I think he's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
Right, you
Like,
could scissor on stage. You can't tell a couple jokes.
Yeah, and
Lighten up.
he was pretty much like, what am I doing here? He was like presenting like the best Latina. Like,
Yeah.
pop-
Tropical something.
Yeah, pop singer. He's like, what the fuck am I up here? I bought a suit. Like, I thought this was gonna be on TV. I mean, you're just talking in the fucking the camera. I don't know. It was.
Oh yeah, there's no.
They had to.
audience
Yeah,
there,
they had to
so.
do it, but like, it's just strange.
I mean, and the thing is, you bring someone like him in, he's hilarious, and like the people who are watching him, they all think he's hilarious. And if like you're watching him to get offended, like you know, what I mean, you're fucking potatoes.
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
completely potatoes.
you're going for Twitter
Yeah,
retweets and links, which I
right.
get because I mean they're hard to come by. Dude, I did one of those stimulus tweets, and I thought it was so funny. It did okay. I just when you put a good tweet out there, and
Were
fucking
you high when you said that?
yeah, it was. You didn't like it?
I didn't get it.
Well, it was direct deposit hits 14. You've seen those tweets,
I seen
right?
it, yeah.
I mean, you've seen those tweets. It's like a trend on Twitter.
Right.
So direct deposit hits $1,400. Me at Permane Brothers. I'll have your sister. So I ordered the Permane Brothers sister. It was an okay tweet. I thought I was like, this is gonna get me over like 50, 60 likes. I think I got like 29. I was like, I'm about to delete this fucking shit.
29 is like, dude, for me, if I get 20, I don't even know if I have 29 people following me on Twitter. I'm like way cooler on Facebook. If you see my Facebook, you'd be like, wow, that guy's going places. My Twitter is like not there.
Yeah,
Twitter's a lot harder.
Twitter's
than Facebook.
hard.
It is, and like you see people. The thing is, like when I see a bad tweet, it's almost like like watching a comedian telling shitty jokes because like you feel for them. 'Cause it's been up for 3 days, dude. For some reason, I'm still seeing that it has no likes. Like
The shame, like, should they?
Yeah.
You know, they
And-
want to take it down, but they can't.
And it's so like it's just like it's low hanging fruit because like you see all these jokes that are all the same going viral, and you're like, all right, let me get one out there. Like I could get lucky and get a viral tweet. So this one dude tweeted, direct deposit hits $1,400. Me at the Apple store, I'll have the apple. 0 likes, and no retweets. And then he commented underneath like, man, that was ass. Some dude screenshotted that, tweeted that screenshot. That went viral.
Yeah,
that went viral.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
So it's like, fuck. Like it was my own shit. I could have just fucking screenshotted my own shit. Went viral.
so this is ass.
Yeah,
yeah.
Twitter's tough out there, man.
Yeah, the internet's a tough game. What you saw Prince Harry's real dad, James Hewitt?
Yeah. This is a royal family podcast now.
Yeah.
So fucking Prince Harry his dad is in Charles. There's no fucking way. This girl on TikTok made a three-minute TikTok, completely convinced me that Princess Diana was banging her horse trainer. You should see this fucking guy. He's a red-haired beaut. His name was James Hewitt. Beautiful man. Fucking was Princess Diana's fucking horse trainer for 5 years.
Oh.
That wasn't all he was training.
That's
out.
not all she was riding out.
Right.
Speaking of low-hanging fruit, we both could have jumped on that fast there.
She was in the stables.
So fucking, I'd like bash Charles last week because he's not talking to Harry. If it was my bastard son, I'd be like, you know what? You don't want to be here. Like, fuck you. I got to deal with you.
Yeah, I'm not talking to
Your
you.
dad
you
was
little
banging
bastard.
my wife, and she's dead. So, like, what are you like? You can fucking leave, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Because, like, if you really think about it, him and his brother don't look.
No, you should see the pictures. I mean, the TikTok. Todd, I'll screenshot some shit so you can put the TikTok up. But like, they look exactly alike.
And obviously, like, he was conceived and born around the time she was getting this.
Yeah. The math fucking that's the guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
Dude, it's crazy.
Dude, that's him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude, she definitely fucked the horse trainer.
Yeah. This
I
dude
just
was-
seen that
this
picture
dude
and I'm
was-
convinced. I don't even
This
need to
dude
see
was
the
just
rest of it.
firing loads in Princess Diana and not giving a fuck. Like, I don't know if the royal family fucking wax people, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I
Is he
mean?
still around?
Yeah, is this guy still
That's
kicking?
what I didn't have the time to really deep dive into James Hewitt. I'll get you guys caught up on the old James. I'll give you a biography on James Hewitt next week.
No wonder they like kicked him out of the. You know.
Well, he left,
Yeah.
but they were just like, that's
Oh,
why I mean
see-
Charles was like, dude, all right. And then What's his brother's name? William?
William.
Yeah, William and Charles. You put them next to each other, they look exactly like. Ugly as fuck.
Ears.
Yeah.
And
A lot of ears,
Harry's
Hairline's fucked up.
Bad hairline.
I
a lot
feel
of
like
ears.
Harry should be better looking though, with Princess Diana and James Hewitt as his dad. I hope I'm saying this guy's name right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Harry's a decent looking guy,
Yeah.
but he's not. Man, we're really getting into guy talk.
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Mishka's
Wait till I have
loving
this.
it.
Wait for this hypothetical I have. Mishka's fucking head's gonna
You're
explode.
gonna blow his mind.
He's gonna blow his
Good.
mind.
Stop with the dick talk.
Yeah, our friend hates when we talk about dicks.
And he's Russian, so it makes it even better.
But yeah, so I thought that was kind of crazy. And then
You said
J-Lo and A-Rod broke up, got back together.
they got back together?
In
They
like
got back
6 hours.
in 6 hours.
Ah,
Dude, that chick from Southern Charm, the blonde chick, Madison,
yeah.
she was like, I think getting weird on like FaceTime with A-Rod, and J-Lo found out and got all jammed up, and I think that's why they broke up. But then they got like right back together.
I mean,
That chick, the chick on Southern Charm, she's she's hot, but I mean, she's just an average chick. Like, you're about to risk it all for that, but I mean,
A-Rod could. I mean, but here's the thing. Not to
dude.
throw A-Rod under the bus, but this is what he's been caught doing. Like, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say that he's out there.
yeah, we just throw alleged. You could say anything you want, and then just say allegedly out there, and it's all good.
Yeah,
Just
allegedly.
like all that the Princess Diana fucking royal family
Yeah.
shit. That was all allegedly.
Allegedly, he's a fucking major coos magnet, and you know what I mean. And chicks probably have definitely finger banged themselves to A-Rod, so like it's not going to be hard for him to FaceTime and the Tinder. And
Who knows what J-Lo's up to?
Right.
She's still in good shape.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
worried.
pretty
She's
fucking
worried
hot
about
still.
staying in her time machine and not aging. So
Right.
Yeah.
that probably takes out 10 hours a day to fucking not age.
Well,
Yeah,
get the
that's not
flux-
fun. That's
to
not
get
fun
her
to
flux-
hang out with.
7
No.
Yeah, she was like, I can't find the flux capacitor.
Yeah, she's drinking her fucking 14 celery juice of the day. Like, dude.
Whatever she's doing,
Have
it's
a
working.
wink.
She's like
It is
50
working.
some years old and still pretty fucking hot.
She definitely. I mean, after the Super Bowl, she got a major turd cutter. I mean, what's Ted?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Ted Bush.
J-Lo,
Jeb Bush.
Jeb Bush.
J-Lo should bang James Hewitt.
That would be crazy, dude.
Jimmy Hewitt's probably dead. He's
He
pretty
probably got
old.
killed.
They probably whacked
Hey,
him.
he's horse
He's
food.
probably under the stables.
Yeah.
It's funny though that like someone on TikTok brought this to light and like it's not been on like because that dude looks exactly fucking
And
like.
all I seen was this TikTok. I didn't research. She convinced me. I was like, "This is all I need to see."
I just
That's
seen a
it.
picture. I'm
yeah,
on board.
I look and I was like, "That's it." Dude, I mean, it's 100% true. Allegedly.
Absolutely.
I said that picture alone, like, geez.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If you have a good presentation, like the one time we watched a girl who said she got fucked by an alien, we were convinced.
Yeah,
She was
She had a
very
good
convincing. She was
Right.
very convincing.
She did a great video.
That was
It
a TikTok,
edited-
too?
I did a speech.
Yeah.
I did a speech at CCAC South back in the day.
About
And
what?
It was on. Well, it was a group speech, and it was about TV violence, and my portion was video game violence,
Okay.
and I didn't do it. You know, the
Yeah.
group project, I like just ignored everybody, didn't do anything, and then the day of, I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do?" So I just brought my PlayStation 2 into class, hooked it up to the TV, and played Grand Theft Auto. And we all got an A. I didn't say shit. I was like, "Man, look at this! You could bang a hooker." Then you could kill her. Pretty sweet, huh? And like I was like, isn't this crazy? They let these kids play it. And since I like brought in the PlayStation, it was enough, and then we like
They're like, Jack, you put a lot of time and effort in this. didn't
sure
you?"
did.
He's like, I banged a lot of hookers and I killed a lot too.
All
Allegedly. Allegedly.
right, let's get into our that's all we got. We gotta take a break, huh?
You know what, everybody? We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's about that time of the year, and it looks like all the leaves are falling. Next, the snow comes, and then after that, when the winter clears, you're going to need everything pressure washed. That's why you need to call Rosado & Sons Landscaping, located in Greenfield. Phone number 412-521-9045. Make sure you call Rosado & Sons Landscaping before you call anyone else. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to break down the corn dick of the week. Moneyline Welsh, what do you got for us, big dude?
High school basketball announcer drops a major N-bomb during the national anthem.
The guys kneeled.
The team that had some black dudes, they kneeled during the anthem. He said some crazy shit and then blamed it on his sugar.
Yeah, he said my sugar was low.
What?
He said it was a diabetes.
Okay, Wilford Brimley?
That's what I was say. Like, who is it? Wilford Brimley announcing the game like he's blaming on the diabetes.
He was like, yeah, just so you know, like, I do have diabetes. It's not really an excuse, but, like, when my sugar gets low, I tend to say crazy things. So
what?
Diabetes it is.
Your low sugar makes you an extreme racist.
Yeah.
I've been around people when they have low sugar, and it's like they're drunk. You know, it is like, but I'm not saying that gives him an excuse. I'm saying, like, his true feelings came.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he caught a hot mic. He said that so comfortable. It was, like, insane. Yeah. It rolled right off. It's not the first time he said that.
Right. Yeah, he has some practice.
It rolled right off the fucking tongue. It was crazy.
I don't think he's going to be announcing any more games.
Nah, he's probably going to lose that job.
That's probably it for him.
Yeah.
You know, you get hungry. You know, it's like that Snickers commercial. You get hungry. You know, you're not yourself.
You're not yourself.
Yeah.
Someone should have gave him Snickers.
Yeah, right.
Could have saved his gig.
He turned into David Duke. You know
Yeah. Your sugar gets a little low, you turn into a major Klansman member.
Right.
That'd be like a great Snickers commercial. It'd be like David Duke, and he's like, eat a Snickers. He'd be like, okay, thanks. It'd be turned back, be Wilford Brimley.
Be holding a cross and a can of gasoline. Yeah. Like, whoa, man, that was almost fucking crazy.
You're like, Ted, take it easy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Remember to carry your Snickers around, guys.
This one was hilarious, Jack. Break it. The cheer mom that used the kid.
This cheer mom used, so I guess her daughter is on like a competitive cheer team, and I guess she's not like this. There's other girls that are much better than her and get like a lot of attention. So the mom wanted to jam up like these three girls that were better than her. It made like a deep fake video of like, so first of all, like a 50-year-old mom like knowing how to use it, like making a deep fake video is like, that's impressive. So like, you got to give her credit for that.
What are you, an IT
Yeah,
expert?
like, she definitely has like a little brother or something that like did that.
The mom?
Yeah, she looked.
Yeah, she's
that's
a mute.
she's a mutant.
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of McKeesport, and she made this deep fake video of all these girls like doing like bad shit, like smoking cigs, smoking a vape. I think one like was holding like a joint. So like I watched the deep fake and I was like, holy fuck, this is like a good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, could you imagine trying to convince like your parents now, like that's not me on the internet smoking that weed, mom. That's like she made this video and they're like, oh, what? Like how? Like right.
You think I'm an idiot?
They would have believed me like on like day 3 after like someone like broke it down to them what it is, and then after they beat the shit out of me
My
for
dad
fucking
still
2
wouldn't
days.
believe me.
Yeah, and like you had that coming one way or another.
Right. What'd you do to piss her off?
Yeah, right.
But like she definitely looks like a psycho cheer mom. A lot of these like cheer moms, they have like shows about them and stuff. They're fucking nuts,
Dude, I just finished. So I was sick like all weekend, so I was like looking for something to watch on Netflix, and I stumbled across this documentary called Cheer.
Yeah,
8 episodes. The shit was nuts
Yeah.
what these chicks go through.
Yep.
I didn't realize how intense old cheerleading is. It's a good documentary, man.
I'll tell you what, women are so ruthless to other women. Like they're just so like that. That thing, they're
Cutthroat.
so,
And, like, they
so
were
cutthroat.
they were showing like the little cheerleaders, like the young girls. They had to be like, I don't know, 5 or 6, and there was like the coaches, and then there was just like a crew of moms just like sitting like on the sidelines, just like chirping them and like doing. I was, this is fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, like
Crazy.
talking shit to other
Like
people's kids.
yeah, talking shit about other people's kids and like talking shit on the coach and like it was just. I was like, this is nuts.
Imagine
dude.
having to
It's
deal
like
with that.
yeah, it's almost
They just like live in this like cheer vacuum.
yes,
And like, cause like the shit they were talking about, I had no idea even existed. And like my sister cheerleader, I had girlfriends that cheerleaded, like fucking, and this shit was insane what they were like doing, and like I just couldn't believe how intense it was. And then they were like, then I realized like they live in this small vacuum where all they do is cheer, and like
That's
and it
life.
gets crazy. It's life, and that's it.
they only associate with people who are just as passionate about young cheerleading as they are.
Yeah, it's like a
they're-
little cult.
Like they're not going to go down and like talk to someone normal person at a Starbucks or we're at grocery store and be like, yeah, so you know my daughter, she's going against them 6-year-olds today. Fuck them little bitches. You know what I mean? like they'll be like, you're fucking nuts, lady. But she tells it to our other insane friends and she's like, I can't
Yeah, like
stand
I said,
them.
I egged their house last night.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got her dad fired. See how much he cheers on the unemployment line.
dude. Speaking of unemployment, it's a fucking pain in the ass to get people to come to work these days.
I'm going to tell you right now what it is.
What is that, buddy?
They're coming down with a case of the Stimulitis, baby.
What's that?
It's like every 300 years. It only happens 300 years. But what will happen is you'll get a man can get his stimulus, his income tax return, and unemployment all in the same day.
That's a trifecta.
And completely loses his fucking mind. I can't tell you how many call-offs around America right now. Call-offs. But there's people, when they get all 3, there's people just fucking throwing in the towel. Like, I don't even need to work anymore. I got $7,000. I'm never going to need this job again.
Dude, when you go to $34 to $7,000, like,
Right.
and
That's a come up.
it's 60 degrees out on a Friday.
After you're coming off of a
You're not going to
quarantine?
work.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to work that morning.
No, it's like it's funny because like if you're like you have no money in your account forever, you're waiting on your tax return, then all of a sudden the stimulus comes out of nowhere, and then wait a minute, you've been waiting for unemployment for a long time. That finally hits. You're fucking doomed. You're gonna make terrible life decisions if you're not prepared. So like if you're out there, you're waiting on the stimulitis to hit. Talk to some of your close friends, your family. Let them know the stimulitis might be cracking. Like let your peers know because do not go through this alone.
Yeah, make a mature decision and like invest it in GameStop.
Yeah, exactly. Or open up Robinhood and buy a ton of baseball cards. Like you'll be fine. I didn't do that, but it's a guy I know. But stimulitis, everybody, look out.
Yeah, what happens like at phase 2? Like when people just blow all their stimulus and then they're just.
They're gonna be back in trouble.
That's definitely going to be
Listen.
a thing.
If you're asking for a third, third or
This is
fourth.
third.
So if you're asking for the 4th, you got to go back to work eventually. Like the party's over. Like
Yeah, plus you're getting all that extra
You sh-
unemployment from the federal government.
yeah,
too.
right. So I the comments underneath the Wolf opened shit up. I don't think there was one happy person under these comments. Like it was just like bitching, like fucking could have been long, should have been fucking 6 months ago. And like too soon, you're gonna kill everybody. And it's just like
never
Those
find-
extremes.
yeah, and I'm like at this point, like if you're a normal person, you're just happy to fucking to get the news.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Like,
I'll
fuck,
take it.
Yeah, thanks, fucking Governor Wolf.
You dick.
Crazy update on one of my gear grinders a couple weeks ago. So your Aunt Jill hit me up.
Yep.
My gear grinder was about them taking taxes out of unemployment. Well, now we're supposed to get if I already paid my taxes, I got to get them amended, and I'll get refunded that money they took off me.
The first they knocked off the first 10 grand.
I didn't even get 10 grand, so I'll definitely.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you'll get it
I
back.
didn't even get 10 grand in unemployment, so I'll get mine back. Yeah, I was pumped. I'm yeah.
They do that automatically. I don't even think you have to do anything, right?
No, you might have to get it amended. Someone else said that they might just send it to you.
I think they're going to automatic. Well,
yeah,
my source isn't that great.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to let whoever does your taxes, be like, hey, dude, just so you know, the 10 grand.
Yeah,
don't tax me on that shit.
Well, I already did mine. That's what I mean. I got to call back out there and be like, hey, what's going on with that? You know what I mean?
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't want. Well, maybe they knew they didn't want to hit me with the stimulitis, so they were like, you're not going to get a return.
Let's space this out on this kid.
This kid got a history, getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real with you. You don't need a stimulitis.
But my mom was just fine. I seen my mom Friday. Me and Rosaldo we're moving some stuff. My mom comes out yesterday. She's like, I just got this stimulus 201. Look at my phone. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Wait, she for real got it already?
She got it Friday at 201.
She might have been the first person to get it.
Well, that's crazy.
They said that they were going alphabetically backward.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
That might have been made.
well, my mom has she don't have a real bank account, so you know what I mean. She has something else, and then the money got pushed right into there.
Well, that's sweet.
I was like, dude, that's awesome. And then I talked to her Sunday. She's like, I can't make it damn pennies. I was like, girl, you got the stimulator. She hang on.
Dude, that was the exact situation. It was Friday, 60 degrees.
She came down with a bad case of stimulitis. You know what I mean? Oh man, dude. We got to get to our brothers in arms. This was a creepy video. Moneyline breakdown at a Maury Cooper video.
Maury Cooper was at Salt Bay's restaurant. Everybody's familiar with Salt Bay. Does a little salt thing with his hands like this.
On his bay.
Yep. On his bay. That's what his name, right? Salt Bay?
Yeah.
What a stupid fucking name this fucking guy is. I'm going to go off on Salt Bay here in a second. I'll explain the story first. So he brings out a Maury Cooper. Do you ever see those wings that are wrapped in gold and shit? They're
yes.
Real so it looked like a Maury Cooper got a nice piece of meat, and it was gold. It was it was that gold shit.
Yeah.
So it was cool looking. Salbray brings it out and does this huge long presentation, just drawn the fuck out, and fucking cuts the meat. I thought he was about to do something crazy. I was like, oh, he's about to snap. Here we go. And I'm like, it's 30 seconds in, and he's still dancing around the meat. And I'm like, dude, come on, Salt Bay, you fucking nerd. Let's get to land the plane. And so then he just starts cutting it all fast. And he's just he has a sharp knife. That's it. And he's just cutting it into pieces.
Yeah.
That was fucking stupid. Then he gets a salt and fucking salts the fucking thing like this. And I'm like, all right, and whatever. And you could tell the people that it was getting weird because he was trying to show off because he knew it was somebody famous, and he was I guess he was drawing it out. I haven't seen him do it to a normal folk, but he's doing it. And then he picks up the meat after he cuts it, and he's trying to put it in dude's mouth it's feed him. And Amari Cooper is no.
He's ain't with
dude,
that.
black dudes don't play that shit. Again, at all, man. So he's walking around the table trying to feed these dudes, and no, man, just put it down. Then finally, some chick at the table just takes one for the team and and lets Salt Bay feed her. But Salt Bay, who the fuck do you? How are you still a thing, dude? That's fucking crazy.
I don't even know who the fuck Salt Bay is.
He's
either.
the guy that does this. You never seen the fucking guy that does this with the salt?
No, not a clue.
It's fucking weirdo, right?
There he is. Yeah.
We can't watch this whole thing because it's seriously fucking 10 minutes long.
Who, that little goof right there?
Yeah, little goofy bastard.
Salt Bay.
Salt fucking Bay.
Does he have his own restaurant or something?
Yeah, he went viral because he did this. But
he just went viral for Maury Cooper beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, you could tell Amari Cooper gets uncomfortable. I was furious.
They're pointing.
I'm like, dude, feed him the meat. That piece of meat was probably $3,000 because they wrapped it in gold. If you got a dozen chicken wings, it was $1,000.
That dude looks hilarious.
Nah, I don't like him one.
You go to a restaurant like that and order chicken wings, dude. Remember we went to where the fuck, Benny Hunter or something, and they were want to flick the shrimp in your mouth. And
they did hibachi.
Yeah, hibachi, yeah. But then
yeah.
They miss your girl's mouth, and they get on her shirt, and there's butter on her shirt, and it fucks up the whole night.
Yeah, I don't need a show with
that.
that.
Yeah, right.
The one time we were there, and the guy's he's throwing the shrimp or whatever, and I'm like, come on, honey, open your mouth, just like we practiced. And the chef like started cracking up there. He couldn't even like fling it anywhere. He's like, hold on, give me a second.
I do like when they do the little volcano.
I like the volcano.
The onion volcano. Yeah, I mean,
my
hey,
kids love that
You've
shit.
seen it once. Yeah, if you got kids and shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm
know.
burn my
I do want
eyebrows
to check
off.
out like a medieval times once. Like I think that'd be cool. But I think I want
bunch of us go
I
hammer.
think I want to go like like with a ton of people and like one be the red side and one be the blue side and like get kicked out eventually.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
really
obviously.
like start chucking like fucking pieces of meat off each other. and
Turkey
shit
legs.
like,
Yeah, fire a turkey leg off Rosado's gizzard. He's like,
Yeah.
storm the blue.
If I could crow off a turkey leg off the side of Eddie's face, that'd be great.
Hit Beezer in the head with a sheep nut. You know what I mean?
That's one of those things like you know it's your friend and you know he's fucking with you, but like you just get instantly enraged if you get hit with a hot turkey leg off the side of the face.
It's hilarious.
But
if
like we
it's
got
not you.
Yeah.
If it's you, you're furious.
If Mishka was on the other side, I'd just go over and Salt Bay him like this. I'd Salt Bayed. Like you've been bayed.
And then
Like, dude, this stupid.
You're like, dude, I don't even know what this is.
I do not like.
Why
Salt
are you
Bae.
doing this?
And then
Trey Songz is a fucking creep. I love it.
just spitting on bitches.
Bringing back 90s R&B.
Oh, this is why he's loogiing in chicks' mouths.
Dude, he like I don't know if it was like Trey Songz has a new video out and I don't know if it was a screenshot of the video or it was just a picture, but Trey Songz has the thickest loogie going towards his dick and there's two chicks right by his dick and it's cut off so fucking low like they were on his dick. They were definitely on his dick. There's no way he was wearing underpants or anything.
Right.
And he's just like loogieing on him. And I'm like, dude, what are you like whatever, man. I don't get like you can't offend me for fucking anything.
Right,
yeah.
But like
Who am I to judge?
why, how did you think you weren't gonna get in hot water over this one, Bow? They just fucking went crazy over Mr. Potato Head a couple weeks ago.
right.
And now you're loogieing on chicks.
You're hawkering on bras that are blowing you.
They were like kissing each other, and then he dropped like the spit like in their mouth, and they continued this passionate kiss with like swapping his spit back and forth with each other. I'm
Ooh,
like,
is this a video?
yeah, it's a music video.
Yeah, I mean Trey Songz Trey Songz is
He was
Mr.
dipping
Steal.
it- he was
He's
dipping
Mr.
it-
Steal Your Girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's fucked
He was
everything.
dipping his toe into porn a little bit there.
Yeah, he can't get any like he's done everything, so he got to push the limits when it comes to the weird. This is probably just the icing on the cake.
He could. It could have been.
If you think this is like okay to get away with, you're doing some real weird shit.
Yeah, it's
Behind
like some
closed doors.
some Luke's peep show shit.
Oh,
There it is.
Luke,
Yeah.
Uncle Luke.
There it is, right there. Yeah, he's spitting on him.
I don't know. I think it's a cool picture.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I was in my, all shredded up in my mid-20s and some chicks were like spitting
That's
on
a picture I can never take. I have so many scars on my stomach at this point. That ship has sailed for me.
You can just hit him with the Salt Bae.
Yeah, I'll salt man.
Hit him
Fully
with the,
clothed.
him with the Stimulitis.
Yeah. In a hoodie.
It'd be like two 70-year-old ladies. I mean, are we getting paid for this? Like, just stay there. Stay there, Granny.
And then our last brother-in-law, I couldn't leave this guy out. This old guy was at a convenience store, and he was just telling and the convenience store workers filming him. You could tell this old guy comes in the convenience store like all the time, and he was just telling him like how many hoes he has pretty much. This old guy was like, yeah, I was talking to one last night, and he was just talking about like fake like Facebook girls that like hit him up and shit like that. He was convinced that like he had chicks in like different area codes. And, like, the dude was like, no, like, Frank, what was his name, Harry? Frank,
Yeah.
Harry?
Frank,
Yeah,
Frank,
Frank.
Frank.
He's like, Frank, they're not real people. He's like, they're not real people. He has, like, one tooth in his mouth. He's like, I was talking to one last night. How are you going to tell me they're not real people? And he's just, like, 90 years old,
Yeah.
convinced that he still has it. I was like, man.
You know what?
Dude, ignorance is bliss, right? Yeah.
Right.
If you're fucking 90 years old and you think your daughter comes over like, hey, you gotta leave me alone, and I got one of my internet bitches coming over. Like, I'm sure you do, Dad.
Yeah, when your 70-year-old daughter comes over, you're like, nah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go, Ethel.
I just took the blue pill.
Yeah, when you got a daughter named Ethel, fucking checking on you.
Yeah. I'm sorry you're not in the will anymore.
Right.
I gave all the money to my internet bitches.
Yeah.
Them hoes needed me.
Yeah, if this poor bastard fucking find out about like OnlyFans and shit, he'll fucking really get in trouble.
Oh, no.
He's getting tricked on like fake emails and shit. Like fucking.
Like the fucking shit where you won to send the prince over in Africa $600 and they're gonna release your $6 million.
Yep.
He's like in the store. I'm rich, bitch.
But yeah,
I got the Stimulitis.
he cracked me up when I was watching that. I got a good hypothetical here. I was listening to a podcast today, and this was their hypothetical, so I figured I'd bring it on here. Instead of toll roads, the turnpike, you got to go pay a toll guy. Instead of they had this one road. Everything else is normal, but this one road had a toll, and like it was the main road to get to everything, and you pretty much had to use it like every day.
Yeah.
And instead of paying the toll, there was a naked guy there with a dick, and you had to grab his dick grab his dick instead of paying the toll.
And that would lift the gate.
So like they were saying,
so bad.
They were saying,
well, how much is the toll?
Well, no, dude, that's not an option. Like if you want to use this road that gets you to work,
half a handy?
Yeah, no, it's just one yank.
Just one tug?
Yeah, but would you rather?
I'll take the tug road.
Yeah, right. Would you rather the dude be hard? Or would you rather have a soft? Would you rather yank a hard dick or a soft dick?
Soft
or try
dick.
the toll? You're so wrong. That's the wrong answer.
I don't know why.
Wait, let's go around first. Johnny.
I don't know.
What do you mean? Quit being weird.
Listen, I like a firm handshake. I'll go with the hard one.
Quit being weird,
I'll
John.
go
Don't
with
don't make this weird.
We're four grown men talking about tugging.
Yeah, tugging a dick. You still haven't answered.
No, I guess I would say hard because then you don't want to get the balls involved. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Your
That's
hand.
the answer. Because dude, I don't even like grabbing my own soft dick.
You gotta sneak your fingers between his.
Right up grabbing the whole unit.
If it's cold out, you gotta grab his pubes. You got a tiny dick.
I mean, you could pinch the head or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean it's up to you. But I mean that dude's gonna hate your guts if you're pinching the head of his dick every day.
I thought you said I had to tug it.
You know what I mean? It's hypothetical. Yeah.
Yeah, I just.
But you're really gonna piss that guy off.
Right. I mean, I gotta get up the street.
Dog, hard or soft?
I would go soft.
That's weird. Why?
You want to get the
Because
nuts involved?
I want to make the honk.
I mean, you have to play a game out of it. So if this guy was hard, getting his dick tugged, fucking every day.
What if you catch the money shot?
That's what I'm
Like,
getting at.
how many cars does it
Yeah,
have?
right.
That's what he's saying. Like, dude, this dude on the podcast today is like, dude, if I'm car 29, I'm fucking having a panic attack. No, this dude's about to come in my face before I have to go to work.
The girl in front of you is a fucking smoke show. He's all fucking ready to go. You're like, ah!
Yeah. She's like, it ain't working. It ain't working.
he's just like picking guys out from like way down in the line. Like, it's gonna be you, buddy. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, you trying to make a U-turn?
Yeah.
How many jerks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
I mean, reality, if you're getting one firm tug, you 29, 40. I mean, anywhere between 29 to 40 tugs.
It depends how busy the road is. You know what I mean? If it's car after car after car, if I'm
Constant.
waiting, you know.
Yeah, if it's like rush hour.
Yeah.
If it's rush hour,
15 cars, I'm done.
he might blow 3 loads. You know what I mean? This guy might be exhausted.
Yeah, he's drinking Gatorades and
Yeah.
shit.
Would you do that job? Be the dick guy?
I mean, I need to know what it's paying.
$23 an hour.
And then, but like,
Benefits.
So that's my only job.
I get paid vacation.
Yeah.
So I don't have
Yeah,
to go
2
to
weeks
regular
vacation.
work.
No, that's it.
I just get my dick grabbed.
You get your dick grabbed.
I don't know.
$23 an hour, full bennies.
Sometimes it's hard landscaping, but I don't know if it's that hard. You know what I mean?
I mean, you'd be famous too, so you got to figure
I'd get money
you could have
from
your own TikTok and shit like that too, so you can monetize.
Like, oh, there goes
monetize
the
that.
naked guy would grab his dick.
Here goes the toll dick guy.
Yeah, like,
it might not be that
like,
bad
hey,
of a job.
376.
Listen,
oh, man.
I've had worse jobs than that.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
What
They're
would
getting
you
your
have?
dick yanked.
I mean, dude, I worked on top of a Coke battery. I'd much rather get my my dick grabbed all day.
Yeah.
I'd
dude.
much rather get my dick grabbed all day than like serve a Bravo.
Now think about this. Would this be weird? What if you seen a motherfucker come around like 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, that you would have
He's
to.
making eye contact
What
with
if
you every time.
someone's like, my man, good to see you,
Like,
Mike.
here comes Melvin again.
Yeah, like fuck. This
Melvin.
is his 17th time
Yeah.
going to Kogo's today.
Like, Steve, I told you, 5 trips. That's it.
And then if it's like someone you know and they want to talk to you for a minute, like, dude, just go, man. You know what I mean?
I'm embarrassed.
There's 17 cars behind you, dude.
Yeah, the family reunion comes through.
It's like your boy.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
Yeah, then your boy.
We
Oh,
gotta-
yeah, your mom comes
No,
out.
it's a hypothetical question. So
mom might need to
your
use the
family
road.
doesn't use the road.
Oh, they don't.
No.
All right, good.
They know you're the fucking toll dick
They
guy.
know to take the other way. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Take the
Mom, not
long
today.
way home.
Yeah, you cannot go through. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
What do you think is a reasonable time frame? Like, so, like, say you had to take the long way, for you to be like, all right, I could avoid grabbing this guy's dick today, or I could go like 40 minutes out of my way. I'm grabbing a dick instead of going 40 minutes out of my way every day. If it's one time, okay.
Is it a scenic route?
No, I mean, there's a lot of lights. It's like 51.
You're eventually going to get caught running late, then you're fucked.
Right.
If you sleep in, you're like, fuck, I'm grabbing dick today. You
I
know what
think
mean?
I think you're better off getting used to just grabbing the dick every day instead of like.
And then treat yourself when you don't have to grab the dick.
Yeah, or like, there'll be one day of the week like, dude, I had enough of fucking Harry's balls today. Like, Jesus
I
Christ.
woke up early. I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, I
wanna
went to
fuck
the
up
gym.
Yeah,
I already washed my hands.
Yeah, I don't need this.
yeah. I'll take the long way.
But for most days, you're grabbing that dick.
Yeah, if it's from like my house to like where I got to go to work, it's like super close. If I drive 40 minutes out of the way, like I live 5 minutes from where I work at, I'm grabbing that dick
Every day.
every day.
Every day.
Every day I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, I can't believe you said soft, weirdo.
I'm sorry for having a different opinion on a podcast on this forum. I'm a free thinker. Oh man. Well, all right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break after the dick grabbing talk. We'll be right back with more of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Every now and then, Jack tracks down some white people doing crazy shit, and this week is no different. Moneyline, what do you got for us?
We got some white people in the wild. If you want to see white people doing shit, you just got to go to any type of park in Pittsburgh, and that's where they just thrive and do weird shit. So I was up here working out because I'm a fit guy, and I like look over, and there's this couple hanging hammocks up in between like trees. They brought their own hammocks, and they were spaced out. They were probably, I don't know, 50 yards apart. They were setting up hammocks, and they were just going to lay in their game plan, I guess.
Separately?
Separately was to lay in these separate hammocks and like have a day. Like, bro, what?
Why so far apart?
Well, because you needed to find the trees,
The right tree.
the right trees, like in the right distance to be able to hang your white hammock. And I was just like,
Your white hammock.
like you can't. There isn't something. I don't know. Like, what the? How am I? Let me bring this hammock up to this park, find these trees to set this hammock up, and then get in the hammock, and then what? What's the end game there?
I'll tell you what it is right now. Attention-seeking behavior. They wanted people to look at them and to think, wow, look how outdoorsy they are.
Wish I was you.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Pam, what do you
They're
want to do today?
Taking Instagram pictures. Wish you were here, bae.
Little did they know there was a guy that hates the world fucking walking the trail, and I was going to unload him on a podcast later in the week. It instantly made me furious.
You should be like, I'm not impressed.
Did you see them get in?
Go get if you want to be that white, go get a fucking bunch of frisbees and go play frisbee golf with the rest of them down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw a blanket on the ground, have a little
Yeah,
safe
that's
picnic.
what I mean. it's way less work. And then hammocks are a pain in the ass to get in and out. Like,
so what? Then you land it for half hour, then you got to take it down and carry it back.
Carry it
home
back.
It's fucking
Are
dark
they that
out.
comfortable? Have you ever been in it? I mean,
Hammock
I
ain't
get
bad.
Overrated,
Yeah,
especially.
I'm not fucking putting it up in the park.
Like those big, like wide hammocks, like if it's by a pole, whatever, like they're okay. But these were these little skinny, like camping fucking weirdo fucking hammocks.
So they didn't. So they basically they could not move on the hammock, or they would have fell off, right?
Because it kind of wraps around them. Listen,
cocooned around them.
Yeah, a little cocoon around them. I
that's
don't know.
fucking even
You
weirder.
should have just went and
Yeah.
kicked them in their kidney.
You hope they like
Cut to one side.
Yeah.
Would have like that.
threw one
I
of
would
your
have loved
axes.
that. I would have fucking loved that. And then there was another guy up in Highland Park, just had two giant Bluetooth speakers on dollies. Wheeled them up to the fucking park. It was nice out. There had to be a couple hundred people up there. Fucking just starts blasting music off his phone like he was DJing. Nobody asked him to do it. He had no table, no signage, no nothing. He was like, I'm gonna wheel these speakers, these big ass speakers that I got a deal during the pandemic off Amazon. Yeah, wheel them up there and just fucking. He was just jamming like Boys the Men and shit. Like to the point, like every time I got around to where he was at, I would take my headphones out. Like, what's he got going now? Yeah, it was a little bit of Nelly. I was like, oh, Air Force Ones. Like,
Was
okay.
he like somebody our age, obviously?
No, he was like an older guy. Fucking,
Like
That's right in my
60s?
wheelhouse, right there.
he was
That was a good
probably like mid-50s. He had some R&B going.
He might have had the stimulitis.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he might have. Yeah, he was.
He was like, "Fuck this."
Bought some crack. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna jam the fuck out the park."
Then he put on the Cupid shuffle, and like there was a couple ladies that went down there and did the shuffle and shit. He had the park going a little bit, so
good
I'll
for
give
him.
him credit.
Yeah, good for him.
When I seen that my third white of the week, I was down Gaucho Friday night before I got fucking deathly ill. First of all, Gaucho was that's the first time I was ever there. That's unbelievable.
Really?
It's like the best restaurant in Pittsburgh, I think.
Where's it at?
It used to be on Penn Ave up in the Strip District. Now it's down now it's still on Penn Ave, but on 6th and Penn, where 6th and Penn used to be in that building.
Yeah.
Fucking fire.
What kind of food is it?
There's a bunch of a bunch of steaks, empanadas. Like,
Oh, so I like that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
it's fucking bomb. Hard
What'd
to get
you
into.
get?
They have a steak sampler. They give you like 6 different steaks, so like 5 ounces of each. They put that down, a couple empanadas, some Brussels sprouts. It was fucking bomb. I was a little high,
Yeah.
so but like Leanie wasn't. She was fucking pounding food with me. She said it was bomb, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm going into there, and I see this dude. Mind you, it's March 12th.
Yeah.
This dude is dressed head to toe in like Steeler gear, walking around with a legit looking Lombardi trophy. And just like, here we go, Steelers. And
he was carrying it?
He was
Like,
carrying it.
it wasn't sitting there.
No, he was carrying it. And it wasn't like tinfoil, like one of those ones. Like, it could have been real. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why is this dude like going so hard for the Steelers on March 12th
Was
right
he
now?
chanting?
He was like chanting, and he looked like a normal guy. He's like, oh, here we go. I'm like, first of all, we didn't win the Super Bowl.
Did you high five
sir?
him?
No, we were 11-0, and the worst 11-0 team of all time. Well documented on the show. Speaking of, what are they doing? They're dumping the squad.
They're dumping the squad except for Spillane.
Yeah, they said Spillane's
He's going to be the anchor of the defense.
Yeah, they let fucking Williams go. They let fucking
Dude, they
Dupree
cut
went.
Williams, but I guess they knew they couldn't afford all them other players. They were just stuck,
Yeah,
I think.
Are they gonna stink? They have to have something up their sleeve, no?
I'm big draft.
That's what I was just gonna say. We're putting it all in the draft.
Dude, but like our draft history is like we get great wide receivers from the draft. We'll get like a defensive guy. But other than that, like
Yeah, we have no O-line. They're gonna be horrible. Why? Like,
Right.
why
We
is
got
Ben?
Finney back.
Yeah, why is
Did Finney come back, or did he get? Filer got signed by somebody else.
Yeah.
why? Yeah, what's his name?
Aloha or
Hilton went.
Hilton. They both went to the Bengals. Don't you hate when
To,
like?
the nose guard went to the Jaguars.
Did he go back to the Jaguars?
Yeah,
That's where he came from, didn't he?
I think. Yeah, I think.
I thought they both went to the Bengals.
Nah, Hill went to the Bengals. Like, why would Ben come back for this? You think they're trying to like force Ben into retirement here? But he restructured his deal, so like I don't understand.
Right. If he restructured his deal, like in my head, I'm thinking like they know he got one. At the very most 2 years left. Like, are they just gonna like go for it? But like, I don't know why they're letting them keep people go.
I mean,
like, we'll find out in the next.
Bud Dupree got paid.
Yeah,
Paid.
16
Off
and a half.
a knee injury.
Yeah, well overpaid.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, good for him.
I
Yeah,
mean,
good
he
for
had
him.
2 good seasons,
Dude.
like the past 2. Before that, he was invisible and under.
He finally
you
took
know,
off, and now he's
yeah.
gone.
Well, he also had the
he gets
fucking
injured all the time.
defensive
too.
player of the year, or should have been, on the other side, fucking rushing the ball
Right,
with him.
yeah,
So that helps.
that helps.
Yeah.
out.
I don't know. That was crazy, but I was not as crazy as that white guy running around downtown with the fucking fake Super Bowl trophy. That was insane.
He was like, "You hear they signed Colbert?"
I was like,
Dude, did you ever see people on Twitter like pleading to these players to like stay just because they love them? I'm
Twitter's
like,
like a
do you
strange
really
place, man.
think this like
dude gives a
Juju's gonna stay because you're like a big influence?
Well,
on him?
dude, people
funny-
people think that that's for real. Like people like generally think like these players give a fuck, which is crazy.
The funniest
Absurd.
was the story Jack sent me. I don't think we brought it up like last week, but this girl met Juju, got him to autograph her arm, and then she got the tattoo on her arm.
Yeah. Then there was another chick that did the same thing. 2 girls met Juju the same day, got Juju tattoos. Insane.
Like his autograph, and he's probably not going to be
He's
here.
gonna be on another team tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in
That's
10 years
ridiculous.
he'll be retired and
Yeah, not care.
who
And
will
your
give a
arm will
shit?
still
Never
be
to come back
terrible.
to Pittsburgh ever again.
Right.
Never.
All right. Well, yeah, that was the white skin. The warm weather really gets the whites going.
Dude, I think people have forgotten how to act around other people big time.
They weren't really good at it to begin with, and
No.
then this is
It's a mess.
it's
like
a mess.
starting back
Yeah,
over
Everybody,
again.
everybody,
one.
everybody looks like shit. Like fucking
People are coming out fat.
yeah.
Dude, people can't drive. It's just like, dude, like people like
Yeah, that was something I noticed. Like the traffic is like, people are out.
people don't even know, like even a grocery store, they just like just walk right in front of you.
Probably it's been my gear ground before.
Zero,
And I
zero
was at-
manners.
she did it to me today. This fucking lady at Trader Joe's has her cart blocking the fucking like the whole like the dairy aisle, and she was like, "Let me move that for you." I was like, "Yeah, whenever you get a chance, you're fucking looking at the chips, lady, and your cart's over in the dairy aisle." And then like I went and like I was like, "Oh no, you're like good," because I'm like a pussy. And fucking, I like went to like I reached for like the almond milk, and she like gave me toot about it. I'm like, I'm gonna go off my rails in here one day. Like, you better fucking just be cool, man. let me get my fucking shit that I
Your
need
plantain
to.
chips.
Yeah, let me get my fucking plantain chips
And your
get
almond
out of
milk.
here. Yeah, I'm lactose. Joe. There's that. Let's do gear grinders while John lasted another deficiency I have.
What do you got this week?
Mine's pretty mild. For some reason, there's a lot of static electricity going on in my house lately.
I do,
Dude,
It's
and every time I
crazy.
touch that light switch, dude, I get like,
Is it the weather?
I don't know what it is. Like, if I gotta start wearing like shoes around instead of socks, dude, I get like electroshocked every time I turn my lights off.
Did you get
It's pretty
juice pretty good?
Dude, I get juiced like to the point where I'm like, and I see that like blue flash.
Yeah.
I bet I got been juiced probably 4 or 5 times in the past like 10 days. I'm like, Jesus.
Dude, it's like
Too
every
much.
Like, we're getting ready to go to bed. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna turn all the lights off, and like every night I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? I just get zapped, like right before
Yeah,
bed.
now your heart rate's all the way
Yeah.
up. You can't fucking sleep.
At my house, my kids
Yeah,
will come
but-
up and like give me a hug or a kiss or something, and they shock me. You know what I mean? Because it's just the dry air, the carpet.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what
I
it's
mean?
gotta be, dude.
Yeah.
I be getting like lit up hard.
I completely agree with you. It hurts. It's scary.
It's scary.
Life, or are you like scared to go like turn like the kids will go to bed and you're like, fuck,
No.
just leave the light on. you
Well,
know?
usually because I forget. It's like you forget about it, and it
He's
like,
like, Joanna, get that light.
it's like catches me off guard.
You
like,
never
every day.
go into a situation
Yeah.
like I could be shocked here.
Yeah.
Because it's over so fast. But when it happens, it's
Not
it's
fun.
I
not
think I'm
fun.
losing feeling in my tip of my finger.
It's numb.
Yeah.
He got the diabetes. Oh man, Dr. Scholes, what do you got this week?
All right, man. So, like at night, I have my bathroom down in the basement. You know, I do my showers, everything down there. But at night, before I go to bed, you know, I go brush my teeth. I'll hit the upstairs bathroom where my daughters and my wife use. And I mean, girls are girls. You know, they're 6 years old. They make a fucking mess. I
Yeah.
get it. But the fucking cap of the toothpaste, dude.
Yeah.
Or like not even the cap, just the spout, the cap.
Yeah,
Just
the dried up
the
toothpaste.
most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my
It's
entire
terrible.
life. I don't
it's
even
one of
wanna
my
use it.
it's one of my worst habits.
Like,
I do it.
dude,
I
the
I
whole-
try not to, and it just happens.
The
to me.
hole is so corroded.
Oh.
And it's like I don't even think that's good for you anymore. Like,
No, yeah, I
can't be
don't
good.
let it like when it builds up.
Uh.
I clean it off pretty quick because I'm aware of it now.
Yeah.
But I think it's where like when you guys squeeze toothpaste, where do you squeeze it from the bottom, or you're supposed to squeeze it from the bottom?
I'm a gentleman. I squeeze it. I roll that motherfucker up like a joint at the bottom. Dude.
No, I
Yeah.
work it. I work sometimes from the
I
middle.
mean, if it's
sometimes-
brand
Yeah.
new, you give it.
Yeah,
a
right.
You just grab it anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
brand
what are
new.
you like? What's Rosa just squeezing the shit out of it?
She says it's the children. I disagree.
Right.
You know?
Well, that's one
I
good thing
know
about
Rosa.
having kids. You can blame shit on them.
Oh yeah, but it's like the grossest thing. And then I sit there like with hot water washing it, and then next night it's the same
Dude,
fucking thing again.
Let me ask you about that sink upstairs. Like your kids, my kids are like younger. Like they brush their teeth. They spit a lot of toothpaste down that drain. Does it
Right.
get clogged like every 3 months with just like straight toothpaste?
You got a bunch of girls too. That
Yeah,
got
and
hair too.
hair and
Hair.
toothpaste. It's a
Oh
toss.
my god,
Yeah.
hair's the worst thing, dude. The brushes that they leave laying around the house, like a brush full of hair, might be the grossest fucking
gross.
thing in the world.
Chicks are
bro.
gross.
Gross is right.
Oh man.
Toothpaste and
Dude, the only
brushes.
thing grosser than the toothpaste is if somebody brings out like a crusty ass ketchup bottle and that they like
Oh.
they didn't
Yeah,
put
like,
back
come
neatly.
on.
And it got the
Yeah.
hard ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hard
That's
ketchup
gross.
or like some old dip. You know what I mean? Where it's like a little watery and like
Yeah.
shit. Like, dude, it's been in there for like a week.
Yeah,
and
that's
there's
separated.
there's some busted up potato chips in
Yeah.
there.
They're all
Like,
swollen
dude,
now.
my dad used to say, like, don't use that dip. There's some mouths on that dip. There's a new one in there.
Yeah, get the fresh one.
Oh.
Johanna will be like, just stir it up.
Yeah, girls, they're ruthless. They'll
They're
stir
not-
shit.
They don't
like
want to throw
fucking-
nothing out.
They don't want to throw
Yeah.
anything out.
No,
yeah.
Rose will be like,
That's
you
still
stir it
good.
up
Like,
and you eat it, but she got the good one behind the one that I ate. You know
I'll
what I
fire a whole bag of carrots right in the whole bag of carrots right in the
mean?
trash.
Oh yeah, I'm not afraid to clean
No.
the fridge out right to the garbage can.
Bird, what's your grinder?
Dude, this one just popped in my head. Like so I was like on social media this weekend. I was a little bored, and I find that someone posted the article from Pittsburgh Magazine, top 8 podcasts you should listen to in Pittsburgh. So I'm like, oh, okay. I wonder where we're at on this. For some reason, Greenfield's Finest Podcast wasn't on the list. So obviously I knew it was bullshit. So I'm like, all right, this is a bullshit list. And I start going through the list of the podcast. Usual suspects are on there, but then like I'm reading the one which I actually thought like was like probably the best named one. It was called Ghoul on Ghoul. It was 2 lesbian ghost hunters. They have I'm like, that's catchy.
I might tune into that.
I might listen to that. And I'm like, all right, that's kind of funny. But the rest, you know what I mean? Like the usual people on there, there was like 4 of them I never heard of. I'm like, this is just like outright
You can-
biased against Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Yeah, you gotta stop taking these lists personally. No one reads that shit. No one
Yeah,
knows what it is.
And that's what. Well, here's the other thing too. I was thinking on the way. We have more people listen to this a week than read that fucking magazine.
Dude, between them and the city paper, they try to shake me down for money. It's unbelievable.
Right.
What the phone calls I get about them.
And they mess. And we were like, I'm like, if you just did like a real contest, like a real vote, there's no fucking way we wouldn't be 1 or 2, like a real vote.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to get worked up about it. Fuck, who cares? We're cooler than the Pittsburgh Magazine.
Yeah.
Greenfield's Finest Podcast is cooler than the Pittsburgh Magazine.
But
I don't want to be on their list.
But you tell.
How
Take
about
me off
that?
of that fucking
Yeah, take me
list.
off your list.
But I'll tell you something that does make me mad. So Friday afternoon, me and Rosado we're helping his dad move. His dad's secretary's supposed to like have everything ready. So we're
Never.
like-
No, when you go to move, no one ever does.
Never.
So when I'm saying ready, I mean like at least throw the pens and the notepads and that stuff in boxes. She had nothing. When I mean nothing prepared, and like John's like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm like, Lisa, you know we were moving today, huh?
She probably didn't like that comment.
She was like, I just found out a couple days ago. I'm like, oh my dude.
So you
Then I'm
couldn't
like,
dump those in a box real quick?
dude, like loose pens, like a lot of paper products. You know what I mean? Like,
and then like
You're just boxing up like little notepads.
shit that like she
Yeah.
should have
Staples.
tons of shit she should have shredded. It's like 30 years old that his dad told her to shred. We had to carry those boxes down there. So he was like, now they're going to take that garbage down there, so I got to throw it away twice. Thanks a lot, Lisa. And he's like looking at us like, useless. And then like, but we're just like, and then we're trying to move. She's not the most mobile person in the world. You know what I mean? She's kind of like a little slow, you know? So we're like moving this one thing, and she goes to John, like, am I in the way? She's literally standing right behind Rosado. Like, I mean, right behind him. John's like, you're in the way. She takes 2 steps back and stands in the doorway. Is this okay over here? John's like, could you please just go in my dad's office? Please. You know what I mean? And she's
For
like,
Christ. If you ever have to ask if you're in the way, you're in the way.
You're in the fucking way.
You're in the
yeah.
fucking way.
she was like, dude, looked like she was like getting ready to like.
Yeah, like why are you watching? What are you watching us do here?
Well, yeah, you're like you couldn't be more in the way.
Box up the fucking pen.
That's what I was just gonna
Yeah.
say. Wrestle up those pens and put them in a
Yeah.
fucking box.
so
Run
like,
them down the street.
we could have taken like a couple hours. Like, we had to like pack all the pens and all that. Like, all that. Like,
A lot of pens.
dude.
Yeah, how many pens? they
No
got
one,
down
no
there,
one's got
Rosado?
more
Dude,
pens than
Dude,
John's
yeah, if I
like,
needed to like write
They're
up a
known
paper,
for
I
their
got
pens.
to use like a broken piece of shit
Yeah. If you need pens or Post-its, contact Rosario
Dude,
and
for
Sons
some reason,
Landscaping.
like I wanted a Sharpie because I was like, I'm gonna mark some of these boxes.
No,
Dude,
no
She'd
Sharpie.
been like, she had a Sharpie, but dude, like, she asked me about the Sharpie like 20 times.
Yeah.
And then I think my
know
sister Danielle ended up with the Sharpie. I was like, oh, she's
That's
coming
what I
for
was-
you.
Listen, I'm the guy that always looking for a Sharpie at work, and that's frustrating. When you know, like, when you bought like a box of Sharpies and you can't find a fucking Sharpie, like, I'll fucking lose it. But where's the Sharpies at? Where do these Sharpies go?
Yeah.
We gotta count the Sharpies, put them in the inventory.
I want you to sign these out and bring them fucking
Yeah.
back.
She asked, like, John, like, do you still have that pen? He was like, yeah, I still got it here. Like, fuck.
We have 52. We just moved.
I just
52
two
boxes
boxes
of- yeah.
of pens.
You can't spare one?
So I got a grinder over here. It's you Italians.
What do we do now?
You motherfuckers are so happy to participate in St. Patty's Day. You wear your green, but you like have to talk shit about it. Like, kiss me, I'm Italian, and then you have the Italian flags. Wear the fucking Irish shit. Have your day.
Whoa,
you
whoa,
have
whoa.
your day. It's
St.
Columbus
Patrick
Day.
was Italian.
And here we go. And that was
Yeah,
my
that's
next
true.
one. That's my next point.
I mean, I'm just pointing facts out here.
That's
kid.
not facts.
You better read
Listen,
the book.
you guys have Columbus
Is
Day.
that true?
Yeah.
It turns out Columbus was a major creep and a major racist. That's not my fault. Don't shit on my fucking day. Come down, have the beers, get blacked out, but have a good time. I
Listen.
don't need to hear about St. Patrick being fucking
I
Italian.
stopped bringing that shit up a long time
fucking,
ago.
I see these girls fucking when they're kissing me, I'm Italian. Like, dude, get in the house. Fucking house if you're not going to act right today.
I wish you get shirts made that say, give me a bump 'em from Greenfield. Say, kiss me, I'm Irish.
Yeah, I mean, we could,
Those would sell.
It's like hotcakes.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we could give me a bump from Carrick. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? What were those,
We'll do every neighborhood.
yeah, what were those shirts that were, I'm not going to remember the fucking, every gas station had the fucking, yeah, straight out of
Right.
fucking Greenfield, straight out
I
of
had one of those made when I was in a 3/4 house once.
These are sweet.
That's why I was like, dude, I got $60. I'm gonna go get one of them hoodies made. It was at the kiosk in the middle of the Beaver Valley Mall.
It just grinds my gears. Like, it's one day, it's a fun day. Just enjoy the day and don't, like, no one cares if you're Italian. Nobody. So how about that?
Is this a lecture?
Why you keep looking at me? And
Yeah,
John?
dude,
What
I
the
mean,
fuck
you-
did we do? Todd's a day ago too.
Well, everybody, yeah. I'm
I mean, I
addressing
thought-
the room. Let us have our day.
Don't look at me, motherfucker. I don't even know who my dad is. Putting that shit
That's
on.
why I was trying to make eye contact with you. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck you are.
Neither do I.
Oh,
Shit
what-
just got real in here.
Yeah, that's a good time for a break.
All right, everybody. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers.
fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're getting ready to wrap this up with what would Greenfield do? Money line.
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop whoop.
So this isn't really a hypothetical. This is, how long do you guys wait until your inspection is up to actually go get your car inspected?
Till I get pulled over.
Yeah. Same.
Seriously.
What do you, Rosado? You're giving me a look. Are you one of those guys that go like 2 weeks early, like, oh, it's gonna be up?
I do
you
it
know?
in the month of.
Nerd.
I mean, you know what I mean? You're almost 40, Jack. You have to take care of that shit.
I don't
Why
know.
is your shit uninspected right now?
Since September. And I don't like, and I've been ticketed for it 2 times in my past experience.
Oh, you're pushing it.
Once in Millville and once in Southside. So I see the Southside motorcycle cop all the time.
What, like recently you got pulled
No,
over?
it's 2 separate times, like years ago.
Okay.
So like you would think like I've learned my lessons. I have not. So like I'm playing a game with this Southside motorcycle cop where like I see him and I just hit back cuts on him. I'll see him like from 50 yards away, like and just hit the back cut. So I'm it's pretty much catch me if you can. I got going on right now. Pushing it.
Playing with fire, my friend.
Playing with frat.
Jack.
What?
Why don't you? Is it you don't want to?
Dude, it's something I got to talk to a therapist about. I literally have no idea why I do it and procrastinate like this. And then and it's like all I have to do is go down Turks.
Right. I mean, you got a friend that does it. You might need new brakes, Jack.
They're squeaking. I'm not gonna lie. They're squeaking.
It's been a year and a half. You don't get it looked at.
Listen, the way I look at it is like I barely drove that car this year.
Maybe an oil change.
No, I get do oil
That's right,
change.
that's
That's something
right.
I'm really good about. Fucking getting oil change. But like I was in the hospital. I was fucked up. So like I wasn't driving all that pandemic. So in my crazy head, I didn't get my use out of my last year's inspection. So I got to get 6 months out of that
I like
to even the score, and then I'll go get the inspection.
That actually makes a ton of sense.
Ton of sense, right?
So you're basically due in August now.
Yeah, I'll go in August.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it seems fair.
You know what?
But now it's like a game with this fucking motorcycle cop because he lives for this shit. You know what I mean? He's just riding. He's looking at people's fucking tags all day, but he's only on Carson Street. I got his fucking route down.
I got pulled
I'm gonna
over.
get pinched tomorrow.
I got
I'm
pulled over
bragging
in my
about it.
dump truck, and like it's a commercial truck. They can pull you over for anything. Just
Right,
check
yeah,
it
yeah.
out. So this dude pulls me over, and he's like, "You do have your medical card? It's like 10 years expired." I'm like, "I don't think I have a more recent one." He's like, "Okay, you need your sign is faded. Your numbers look like shit. You don't have a medical card." He's like, "Just get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
He's like, he gave me like a piece of paper, like, "Do all this and then fax this back to me."
Yeah.
I'm like, "You are the fucking best cop I've ever met in my entire life."
Did you do it?
I mean, it just happened like 3
Dude.
days ago. Or no, it was last week. It was like Thursday last
And
week.
I'm so crazy. I already have like the argument when I get pulled over in my head, like ready to go. Like I'm rehearsing it in my head. Like, dude, when this fucking bastard got, I'm gonna be like, hey, officer, like I've been really ill. You know what I mean? And like I'll just like fucking, I'll show him my scars. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't pull up your shirt.
I'll pull
Jack.
up my shirt.
Pull it.
He might
Yeah.
think you have a pistol in there, Jackie.
I'll be all right.
Just get the inspection.
We'll see. I don't know. It's a big to do.
$60.
Yeah. Listen.
There's always something wrong, though.
Nah, see, like that's the thing. Like
The emissions get you at least.
yeah, it's a newer ride. So like, when I had the Honda Accord, like I was riding
That one there,
dirty, and I got pulled over in Millville, and this dude was like, "Bro, like you're I heard your brakes from down the road, like
You had it like Carl. Was like,
yeah, yeah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I've been so busy. I'm opening up this business right down the street."
Like, no, you're not in
He's
that
like-
Honda.
Did not help my argument at all. Like I honestly think he didn't believe me.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I mean, I rode that car.
dude, Jack.
See, like that's what I mean. That's the type of person I am. I held onto that car for like fucking a million years just because I didn't give a fuck. Because I like if I have to get.
I mean,
if
Jack,
this
newer
works.
cars, they'll give you a free inspection.
Listen, I'm well aware. It's not
Jesus.
it has not the money. It's the principle. Me get my last one's money's worth. That's all. All right,
He's a stickler.
we gotta. Yeah. Would you rather win a golf tournament for $1 million or win an Olympic gold medal? So would you rather You don't want to be a gold medalist? You don't respect the Olympics? Why you give me that look?
I
Does
mean,
anybody
the
respect
million,
Olympics?
the $1 million golf tournament. I like golfing. I'm not an Olympian. I mean, to me, that's a no-brainer. We
Well,
love
you're not a
golf.
professional golfer either.
Neither are you.
Yeah, yeah, but I think I'd rather go for the gold medal just
And you
because.
make no money.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
you get
do.
endorsements,
Yeah, you
dude.
do. A guy like me, tall, long, like nice hair.
What's his name?
Like-
Phelps made a ton of
Yeah,
money.
you come back, you get all these endorsements. You could like I think Bruce Jenner before he made the switch was like still going to like fucking like was a public speaker making major dough off that. So like you win a gold medal, you could fucking suck that teat forever. $1 million, like that will be gone by the time I get my car inspected.
No. What if it's like which golf tournament?
That's that if we're talking like a major or
If
the
I'm winning Augusta,
if
I'm
we're
taking
winning-
Augusta.
listen,
I'm getting a green jacket.
a green jacket is not even close to the same as a gold medal. You know what I mean? I'm taking the green jacket any day of the week, and I'll be poor and just wear that thing
I'll
like,
be like
down the
90
bleachers.
coming to play the match.
elbows
Yeah.
be all worn out.
I'll be up Shenley fucking just drinking whiskey,
your
telling
hammock.
yeah,
Sitting in a canopy.
yeah,
or
watching
in a
people
hammock.
watching people tee off on one, just fucking in my green jacket, telling
Giving
my
them
buddies,
advice.
Yep. You got.
Straighten your left arm, buddy.
Yeah.
They're like,
So,
who the fuck are
You
you
would
to
go
hum
with
this
gold
guy?
medal.
I would go gold medal. Yeah.
I think I would go because you're the best in the world. Then, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I don't know. I like-
Olympics, the Olympics aren't around enough, like to be really cool. But when they're here, they're cool.
that's true, and they are. It's a lot bigger in different
Like
parts of the world.
that's the same thing though. What event?
Yeah.
Synchronized diving?
No,
What are we
pick your
talking
event.
about?
What do you want to win?
Track.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're the fastest. Which with Bruce win the triathlon,
yeah.
Yeah.
triathlon.
He was the most decorated Olympian until Phelps came around. Bro.
right. I mean, yeah. I think I would go with swimming 'cause I don't know.
I mean, you're in great shape if you're a swimmer.
Great straight. So yeah. So see, all adds up.
I'd be the chess gold medalist.
Oh man, this one's real weird. There's a 4-stall bathroom with a glory hole in each stall.
Mm-hmm.
3 with smoke shows and 1 with a dude. Do you take your chance? I'm a gambling man.
You're
3
rolling the dice.
Yeah, I'm rolling, dude.
75% chance.
Yeah, 75% chance.
I mean, we're
You
just
gotta-
grabbing dicks.
You got
just grabbing dicks to
we're-
drive down a
drive
goddamn
with our
road.
bike.
Yeah.
I just tried to grab a dick to get here. Of
Here's
course
the-
I'll take it.
Here's the thing: you ain't gonna find out anyway. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck it. Like, dude, who'd you get? I don't know.
The hot
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, the hot one.
One with
Yeah.
a great mouth.
Till you like feel his stubble.
Yeah, on your
I
beanbag.
got
Yeah.
the chick with the mustache. She gives a mean swinger. I go, that's a dude.
she knew exactly how I liked it.
My chick smelled like Brute.
Like my dick smells like cool water now. It's so weird.
Dude, it's so weird that chick had an Adam's apple. It was like, rub it up on my gooch. She rubbed her Adam's apple on my gooch. You'd be like, hey, what's your name? And you're like, my name's Larry. Like, fuck. I should have
Shut the
said.
fuck up.
I should
Too
have
late, Larry.
Yeah, it's too late now. Fuck. Jack, like, who'd you get? I'm like, Heather.
You the same Larry that works the toll booth?
Hey, Larry. He'd be like, now it's my turn to grab yours. Honk, honk.
Oh, fuck, that's all I got.
Just pinch the tip.
Oh, man. Well, it looks like that's the show for the week, everybody. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. We should have mentioned that about an hour and a half ago.
Major thanks to Will. He hooked me up big time this week. He brought me fucking 3 cases of McQueen, so thank you very
Okay.
much, buddy. I appreciate that.
And thank you to all of our sponsors. And we're also going to be taking on 2 new sponsors. So if anyone out there knows anyone looking to jump into the sponsorship family, contact
$1,500 a month.
$1,500. No, we're just joking. But contact Greenfield's Finest Podcast, and we'll get you set up, and we'll start running ads for you. Everybody have a great week, and remember, Greenfield loves you.